What's going on, guys? This is Christian Reacts bringing you another lyrical breakdown of Last Letter by Witt Lowry. This is a new one that he put out, and I absolutely loved it. If you guys want to watch the music video reaction, go ahead and do that. It's already uploaded on my channel, and I think I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. It was very powerful, very emotional. We're going to hop right into this lyrical breakdown. So very first verse, he comes out saying, he tries to say, I miss you, and obviously it didn't quite sound like that, but he was trying to get the words out, telling his, I believe it's his grandfather, that he misses him, and he can't get it out, and I know when I was reacting to the music video, as soon as I heard him trying to get it out and choking back his tears, trying to tell him he missed him, that's when I was immediately hooked into the song. Just the raw emotion just had me captivated. I was immediately sold to it. It was a really cool way to start out the emotional song. And then starting at verse 1, he says, "This might be the hardest song I've ever had to write. Yeah, I dreamt about you last night. I only see you when I close my eyes tight." And it's very true. When you're writing a song of this intense emotion, you can see it when you started out the song. He really feels a lot about it. Obviously, it's the death, and he's coming right out, being honest, saying, "You know what? This might be the hardest song I've ever written in my life." Because it's still real to him. It's not like he's flashing back. I'm not sure when his death occurred, but it's currently real to him. Saying they dreamt about him last night, and I only see you when I close my eyes tight. I feel like when he does close his eyes tight, he sees his dad quite a bit, whether he wants to or not. Just the flashbacks. The love is obviously very great between the two of them, and it's really real to him right now, and it's made it very hard to write, but he did write it, he did perform it, and it makes a very powerful song. So I'm glad that Witt Lowry was able to stomach it and really had the balls to make the song. And so a little bit further in that verse, he says, "I wish I told you everything before you left. I won't forget the day that they found the growth in your chest. The cancer took hold of your body and then it spread. I talk to you more now than I ever did. I'm a mess." And I know I've talked about it a little bit before, and then I listened to Forrest Slow Down. He talked about slowing down his life and appreciating the ones you love. And now, for Witt Lowry, now that he's gone, he really has a lot of regrets, saying, "I wish I told you all this stuff before you died." And now he talks to him, now that he's dead, more than he ever did. And he just feels like a mess. And although I think when someone does die, we'll always have some regrets in our life, saying, "Oh, I wish I could have told him I loved him one more time." But in certain cases, we really do need to take advantage of the fact that the loved ones are still around us, and we need to really slow down and appreciate them. Witt Lowry's feeling like he didn't do that, and he's wishing he did, and he regrets it quite a bit. So as a listener to the song, we can take that out of it, knowing we don't want to end up in that same place. Even though we might still have regrets, we still want to try and take the time the best we can to show our appreciation for the ones that we love. Same verse. "Mom and you had splits. We're living in between. Looking at the word divorce, understand what it could mean. But I don't understand. Mom was with another man. You've been drinking heavier. To me, it's just another can." I'll talk about that drinking in just a little moment. But so I was kind of confused with grandfather or father. It is father. Remember that from the song now. And it's really hard. It sounds like he was pretty young when the divorce happened. He was still kind of wrapping his head around what divorce even meant and what it would look like. So that's really difficult, and his dad's kind of turning to the can, so his dad's not taking it very well, and neither is he. So it started out to be a really difficult situation early on in his life with both his parents. Not being able to see your dad every day is really hard to foster a relationship. And then could have left like other dads. You had another plan, so you stuck around, dealt a life that you probably never choose. You bottled it inside, and the bottle turned into booze. The Jagger took a hold of you, and your body took the abuse, but finally found sobriety. Cried when I got the news. So obviously his dad took the divorce not very well. He turned to drinking, like we said before. But one thing that I've talked about in my previous songs, where fathers a lot of times turn to alcohol to numb their pain, and then they come home and they beat their family. and it's a result because of the alcohol, and that's been kind of a theme. I've seen it in Fora. I believe we've seen it in Witt Lowry as well. Some of his songs, some of his stories. I'm not positive about that one, but I know Forrest talked about it. But it never talks about his father abusing them, and eventually his father did get control of alcohol, and he found sobriety, and he did that for Witt Lowry, I believe, and it really meant a lot to Witt Lowry. He kind of understood the place his father was in. Being addicted to anything, especially alcohol, is very hard to break. And he did that for his child. He never said, your body took the abuse. So the dad's body was the one taking the abuse. He wasn't taking it out on others. He was hurting himself, but then he found the sobriety, and it really meant a lot to Witt Lowry. It meant a lot to the relationship as well. He opens up the second verse saying, and I don't understand how he would stay so optimistic. He started chemo, fought the battle, never quit. That really left an imprint. So kind of like how he beat his addiction to alcohol, Witt Lowry felt that was a little bit for him. And then how his father got the cancer, I believe it was in his chest, and he started chemo, fought the battle. And I think Witt Lowry also felt that he was a bit of a motivation for that, and it really left an imprint on him, seeing his dad as a fighter. If you beat cancer, I don't care who you are, that's an amazing accomplishment. It's not easy. I've had family go through it. I've had family beat it. It's not an easy road, and I just respect anyone who has to battle cancer. They're incredible people. That's what Witt Lowry feels. He realizes his dad's an incredible person for fighting the battle, never quitting once, and it was probably communicated to Witt Lowry that he might have been a part of that, part of the motivation to keep fighting, his love for his kid. Same verse, see the hurt in your smile, your wisdom is what I'm missing the most. I'll never be ready to let you go. Never felt so hopeless, it's out of both our control. And I was talking in the past, but he also comes back saying, your wisdom is what I'm missing the most. I'll never be ready to let you go. That part right there, I think, is a present. He's talking about his present self. He's talking about the past I'm missing the most. It's current, and I'll never be ready to let you go. So he wasn't ready back then to let his father go. And even still today, let me know down below, guys, when his father did die, how long ago before writing the song. I know the song's the last letter to him, so I'm not sure how long ago it happened. But he's still not ready to let his father go. The impact his dad must have made in his life is incredible. You can see that through the song. And your wisdom is what I'm missing the most. Obviously, he had a lot of insight into Witt Lowry's life. Probably a big part of why Witt Lowry's doing what he's doing now. And he's never ready to let him go, back then or now. I miss your smile, I miss your laugh, and now I live without it. I told you music was my passion, and you never doubt it. People tell me they relate, but now I truly doubt it. And it's still just talking about how amazing my father, his dad was, and then the powerful part in these lines, I believe, are, I told you my music was my passion, and you never doubt it. Taking a route with a music career is risky. You might not make money, you might not be successful, and that might be what your parents care about, but what I believe is you should follow your passion. If you love doing something, you should go ahead and do it. And your happiness is what matters. Money won't make you happy. Doing what you love to do will make you happy. And his dad backed him up. And that support probably pushed Lowry to become what he is today, just what I was talking about before. So I find that really cool. Alright guys, so I think that pretty much sums up the song. The lyrics were incredible. Just reading through it. I read through all of them. Man, some of the lines just gave me shivers, and just reading them like poetry, it had a lot of power behind it, and the way that he performed it had even more power, obviously, with his emotion that he was carrying along with it. So I love this song, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. If you did make it all the way here, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Keep leaving requests down below. Keep thumbing up requests that you like. And thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you next time.